Bum 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 bum. Hi, I'm Abby.
And I'm Amy.
And this is the AA meeting.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, bitches and bitchettes.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
We're in a new setting today.
Yes.
Looks exactly the same to you, probably.
Probably.
But to us, it looks different.
Yes. Normally I look around our living room.
Mm.
And now this isn't my living room. This is your living room. So
Incomplete living room at that. But
yes, a lot of cords everywhere. But
Yep.
we live and learn.
yeah, we'll get there.
You'll get there. Not
Lots
me.
of
You.
lots of live updates in store today.
Yes.
A lot has happened. We haven't recorded in like 2 weeks.
I know.
Things have changed. Life is changing
Mm-hmm.
and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose we better get into it before we get into that.
Yes.
Roll the intro.
Bum 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 bum.
This is the AA meeting. Welcome to our podcast.
Fuck.
I said the.
All right. So as you all know, we have been talking about the moving saga,
Yeah.
and basically we're moved. We're out of our old place.
Yeah. Abby and I don't live together anymore.
I know.
Really weird. I don't think it's totally hit me. I was in Coles yesterday getting like the necessities, and it almost hit me. Like I felt like a little tightness in my chest, and then I went, "Don't be a loser." And
then
I
you just
ignored
coughed,
it.
and then you were fine. Yeah.
And then I ignored it. But it is weird.
Mine just feels like I'm staying extra long at Connor's house
Mm-hmm.
because like it's not like a new environment.
Yeah,
And I'm just like waiting for when I go home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I feel like I'm on holidays a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I'm staying at an Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
But you have to unpack it
Yeah,
and furnish
exactly.
it.
Exactly. So we moved. If you missed the last few episodes and you have no idea what we're talking about, Abby and I have lived together for like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we're entering a new chapter in our lives, and we have moved in different directions.
I know.
So the podcast will be continuing. Everything will feel the same for you guys.
Yes, we're still
but-
friends.
Yes.
Yes, there was no falling out.
No, but
No.
we just don't live in the same house anymore.
I know.
It was really weird getting dressed this morning because I had an outfit plan different to the one I'm wearing. I made a TikTok picking it out, so you'll see it and be like, "Where'd that go?" But it was a bit fancier than what I've got on.
Right.
And I was saying in the TikTok how like I used to just be able to go knock on your door and be like, "What's the vibe today?"
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I couldn't do that.
I know.
this
That's why I
morning.
texted you saying I'm in a fluoro green hoodie.
I was already driving when I saw that.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I thought I'd play it cash for the first one, and then if you brought something dressy, then I would wear that for the second one. But
Right. Okay.
that's okay. I have my whole wardrobe here, so I
Yeah.
can
Very true.
reassess. But yeah, it's a bit odd, bit weird, feels a bit different.
Mm.
But we're loving it. We're having fun. So I moved here on Tuesday. Today is Thursday.
Yeah.
So there's still boxes and shit everywhere. Actually, I made a lot of headway yesterday. If you had to come here yesterday morning, if we had done this 24 hours earlier, we would not be able to sit here right now. Like, this living room was just full of boxes and stuff.
I'm surprised that there's not more, like there's a lot of space.
Yeah.
Like I thought there'd be no space. I thought you
Yeah.
had a lot of shit.
I do, but I just made a lot of headway yesterday. Like I
Yeah.
put a lot of things in a lot of places. And this isn't the room we'll be using for the podcast. That one is currently full of stuff. And my goal for yesterday was to do the kitchen so we could make dinner last night and to do that spare room so that we could do the podcast this morning. But I was just really excited about having a wardrobe, so I did that instead.
Oh no, wardrobes are way more fun.
Yeah.
Wardrobe organization is my favorite thing. I do like full color coordination.
Yeah, I'm not finished yet. I kind of have just like put in
And
what
like
I wanna
little
put in.
tops to big tops
Yeah.
when you hang it. Yeah.
Yeah, but see the issue, and you would be experiencing this too, is now it's like not just my stuff in there. Like I have to share it with the
I
boy.
know. But they only need like a quarter or less.
Literally, he's got like 6 things hanging.
Yeah, they just hang like a
it's
button up and
fine.
a jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's messing with my feng shui. You know what I mean? Because I can't incorporate his stuff into my stuff. He's got to have his own section, and then
Yeah.
it looks weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, but because we have 2 rooms here, spare bedroom has all my jackets in it.
Oh,
I'm that
jealous.
bitch. Yeah, I've got a jacket wardrobe.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, I'm loving it.
I wish.
One day you'll have a jacket wardrobe.
Yeah.
And to be fair, for the last 2 years, you've had the biggest sliding wardrobe I've ever seen.
That
in my
I've ever
life.
seen in my entire life. I've never seen anyone with a bigger wardrobe.
No. Yeah.
Like, I reckon that I could fit more in there than some people could in their walk-ins.
Yeah, literally. But anyway, yeah, so that's that.
Yes.
Settling in, getting organised. Abby, how's your... I mean, you just said it feels like you're just having an extended stay, but
Yeah.
how's the moving process going?
Well, to be fair, because I knew that I was moving in with the boys, like I didn't have to find a place.
Mm-hmm.
So for like the whole 6 weeks to a month before our lease ended, every time I would go over to their place, I would just like bring a carload of shit.
Yeah.
So my moving took forever because it was like 6 weeks of
Yeah.
every time I went, I'd take a carload. But no, I'm like pretty much fully moved in. I just have the annoying thing is that I have a couple suitcases like in the communal area, and I know it's annoying everyone. But I'm going to the Gold Coast soon, and so I'm going to take some stuff home.
Yeah, okay, fair.
That I don't need. Like I have all this camping stuff, and I have like my skiing stuff.
Yeah, fair.
But I'm not going to do that here, so I'm just going to take that stuff home.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's been pretty good. It's like I love city living. Like,
and you cannot get more city than where you are right
yeah, and like I can walk everywhere. And I cancelled my gym membership because I'm saving for Europe. If you didn't know, I feel like I say it all the time. So annoying, but whatever. Yeah, so I had to cancel my gym membership, so I don't mind all the walking.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's getting me fit. And I'm really nervous about Europe because people say you either come back really skinny or really fat.
Yeah, I remember my mum. I mean, they went for like 6 months to be fair. But mum always tells a story about how she came back and the first thing her dad said was not like, how was your trip or whatever. He was just like, oh, you've put on a couple kilos, Karen, because you eat so well. And as if you would like deprive yourself of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. But also you walk so much and you're walking up and down stairs the whole time.
Yeah, surely they just cancel each other out.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
And then also like in Italy and stuff, all the pastas and stuff, because I can't have gluten. Apparently, if you're like gluten intolerant or whatever, you can still eat it because it's all like handmade and super fresh.
Yeah.
And Yaz is like full celiac. So like we'll be testing those waters.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I hope that works out for you. You
but yeah, so I'm hoping that we can just eat all them pastas and then we'll just always take the stairs.
Yeah. Sorry, just to interject real quick because you're talking about Italian food. We tried this Italian place last week it's like, you know where Spice Alley is?
Yes.
And in front of that, there's that big row of like restaurants and stuff.
Oh, like the kind of bougie ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an Italian place there and every time I've walked past, it's been chock-a-block.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was there with mum and dad and the food was fucking unreal.
Really?
So if you come back and you're like, I miss Italy.
Yes.
And the food. I mean, obviously I haven't been there, so I can't say how authentic it is, but like it was very fresh.
I can't wait.
Anyway, I'm having dreams about the gnocchi.
Oh, I love gnocchi. That's my favourite pasta.
It was fucking unreal.
Because it's not real pasta, it's potato.
Yeah. And they were like little clouds of love.
Pillow.
Yeah.
It's like a sticky pillow. Yeah. Oh, I'm keen. I go in 2 months, which is crazy.
Countdown's on.
It's fully on.
You have like a
Sad
little...
that you're not coming.
Yeah, I know. So am I. But like, I'll be honest with you, I could not fucking afford it. Like, and I've seen you guys stressing about it and whatever. And you're both working like literally full time to afford it. And like, I'm still a full time student. So like, even if I wasn't a uni student, I don't think that I would have been able to make enough in this time because I'm making up for the fact that I've been a student for so long.
Yeah.
To be able to afford it. Like, there's just no chance.
No.
Which is a shame. But my time will come.
Yes, it will come.
In several years.
Yeah.
But it will come.
Yeah. Yeah, we're both basically working like I'm pretty much every single week minimum I work 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And then the 7th day sometimes is a rest day or sometimes it's like a podcast day or something like that. So technically I'm still working. It's not like I'm at home doing nothing, but like, yeah. So probably like 7 days a week.
That's nice.
And I'll have one day off occasionally. Like my birthday, I had that off.
Yeah.
And then actually tomorrow I have the entire day off.
Ooh, what are you going to do? Sleep?
I'm going out to dinner.
Ooh, where to?
We don't know yet.
Ooh.
But I'm going with like the Showboat girls and like one of the girls is like, she sent like 10 places to the group. Right, and she's like, I'll book something. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, so she'll book it.
So exciting.
Yeah, so that's all I'm doing. Actually, no, never mind. I have a fitting tomorrow.
Oh.
So no, I'm still working.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on fitting TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, do you see them on TikTok?
I was thinking you should do it.
Okay, I was going to ask you questions about this because don't you have to be like a standard size? Like, wouldn't they want like size 8s? You know what I mean?
It's like size 6 to 12.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll look into it.
Do it.
Mm.
Good pay.
Mm-hmm. Need a bit of
Good
that in my life.
hours.
Yeah.
The only thing is you do uni like during the day, and it's generally all during the day.
Yeah.
But like,
at the moment, I see that's the thing. I have these periods where like right now, my uni is all self-directed, so I can just go in when I want to go in, and so I feel like I'm so fucking busy because I still have uni work to do at home, and like we've been moving and whatever. But like I feel guilty that I'm not working every day because I'm at home doing stuff.
Yes.
I get but I know that but then I know that in like 3 weeks I'll have classes again. And I'm not going to have time. Like, and so right now I'm like, I should apply for a job here. I should apply for a job here because I need to be working more. But then I know that I'm not going to have time to work in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yes, I'll look into it. I was going to ask you questions about it, but I didn't know if I would fit the demographic.
Yes, no, they do size 6 as well.
Anyway, what else has been going on? Anything fun?
Jack Harlow released a new album. Have you listened?
No, I literally saw you write that on the plan and I went, did he just? No idea.
I'm disappointed.
In the album or in me?
Both.
Okay, sorry. Well, it's not good.
Well, just like I'm a white girl and I love to dance to First Class. You know, I was just hoping for those vibes. But it's very like in his rap freestyle era.
Right.
Where it's like the same beat the whole time. And he's like, he's not freestyling, but it sounds like it, you know?
Right, yeah.
And it's like not a chorus and a verse, it's like a story.
Yeah, right.
And so every song.
You can't sing along to that.
No. And I'm like trying to sing along and then I'm like, pussy. Yeah, I got that word. You know? Like
yeah.
Oh
dear.
But I'm gonna pull a
scissor.
A scissor and say this album's for him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
He deserves it.
Did you see his interview with Emma Chamberlain at the Met?
Yes, I really wanted to talk about that.
Oh my God, why?
Love ya.
Like when he called her darling or something.
Yeah.
And I literally had a conversation.
No,
ma'am. Yeah. I had a conversation actually with Eshwin the other day about how it pisses me off when boys like that aren't grown old ass men call me like darling or sweetheart or ma'am or whatever. But like when he did it, he pulled it off.
He's so cheeky.
Yeah,
he's a cheeky motherfucker.
Yeah.
And like I know she's with role model, but like you could cut that sexual tension.
That's what
I mean you couldn't cut like there's so much tension there. Like you would need an axe to cut it.
I saw it on TikTok and I was like scrolling through the comments waiting for someone to be like, is she still in a relationship? Because that was like
fireworks.
There was a lot of
they would have great sex.
Absolutely. Good for them. I mean, like, I'm sure she's very happy with role model, but
like she's got options.
Yeah, because that was like heavy on the flirting.
Yeah,
it really was.
I mean, he's like that with everyone, but like, I think they have a special vibe.
I think so too.
And then at the end when they were hugging, and then she was like, "Love ya," and he was. Did you see that part?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know how the interview the year before, he goes, "Love ya, bye," and she goes, "Love ya."
Yeah.
And then like they were like hugging each other at the end, and she was like, as a joke, like forcing it, and she was like, "Love ya," and he was like, "Love ya too."
That's funny. Yeah, wow, good for them.
I ship it.
Me too. I don't know anything about role model. Like
me neither.
I think.
Yeah, rapper, singer, songwriter.
I don't know any of his songs. Couldn't name one.
No. But apparently he's very good to Emma, so
right. Okay,
ship them too.
Yeah, okay.
But she's got options, and I ship that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good on her.
Yeah. Speaking of that, then Met Gala. Who decides what month the Met Gala is? It changes every year.
Yeah, I don't know. It's run by that Anna Wintour, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. There's a show on Hulu. I really want to get Hulu just to watch it.
I thought it was on Stan.
Oh, Stan. Yeah, that's the one.
I have Stan. You can use my.
Can I borrow?
Yeah.
So, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, they filmed a show about Anna Wintour basically like organising the Met.
Yeah, like
and
a
like
doco.
the seating charts, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And some of them, like, they show the names on the table.
I was gonna say.
And she's like, this is a boring table. Or like, I hope they don't come.
Yeah.
And they're like names right there.
Yeah, literally.
I know. And then
God,
like
love it.
she said something like, "Oh, I like this table," and it was her table. And like, and then I looked at like who she's like placed herself next to, and like, you know, she can put herself next to anyone. And she popped herself in between Bradley Cooper and oh, what's the old actor that like George Clooney?
Of course she likes
I
it.
know.
They're like two of
She's
the,
like, this is a good table.
literally like women over 40. They're like the two like
I know.
heartthrobs. That's so funny.
I know. Good for her. Though, pop yourself there, you know.
How'd it go? But I thought actually that the outfits this year were better than previous years and more on theme than
Well, the
previous years.
theme, what was it again? It was that
Karl
designer.
Lagerfeld. Yeah. So, did you hear about the tea with this?
No.
A heap of people didn't go. Like Blake Lively wasn't there this year.
I saw that.
Lily
She
Rose
said-
Depp wasn't there. Like all the people who were like the ones that everyone looks at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Didn't go because they picked Karl Lagerfeld, I think, because he was the head of Chanel for like years and years. He was the head of Fendi for years before that. Like he was like a big name in the fashion industry, but he's known for being like super fat phobic and like had a lot of nasty things to say about immigrants. And like in this interview once, so apparently one of their models like filed a sexual assault complaint once, and then he in an interview was like, if you don't want to be felt up, don't become a model, like all of this stuff.
Huh?
And like, yeah, he was really problematic, but he was like really influential in the industry. So they picked him as the theme, but then a heap of people were like, well, we're not supporting that, so they didn't go.
That's fair.
Yeah. I've seen all these TikToks of people being like, that one person who rocks up to the Met in their sweatpants because they thought that everyone was like standing up against the theme, but they're the only one. So funny.
Tea.
Anyway, but I thought some of the outfits were bloody fabulous this year.
Yes.
So I'm going to react to them.
Yes, and I liked these outfits because I mean, I guess the Met is the one time a year where you get to dress like a total slut. But like where you get to wear all those crazy costumes. But like, I don't like when you have fucking all the shit coming out of your head and it's like that vibe, you know? I like the bougie, really long train.
Yeah, which this
kind of theme
kind of lent itself to a bit more, I think.
Yeah.
Do we want to start with some that we both have?
Yeah.
Like
Emma Chamberlain. Let's start with her.
Loved it.
Surprised that she's went with Miu Miu because she's been like Louis Vuitton. They've like supported her whole YouTube journey.
Yeah, I did think that was a bit.
Bet loved it.
So did I.
10 out of 10.
Absolutely.
And then even her, so she did the carpet and then got changed for the interviews. So she was wearing like a black version without the
tummy chain.
The tummy chain.
Yeah.
Loved that too. She slayed.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a 10. Did you see that interview of Emma and Doja Cat? And she's like,
she's meowing at her. What the fuck?
She's so fun.
So did that designer do something with cats? Because Jared Leto rocked up as a big cat
suit, yeah.
And then do you see Lil Nas X too? He was meowing.
The silver thing.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, so he must have done some cat thing, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the tie-in was there. I saw this TikTok and someone was like, this is not the Met Gala, this is the Jellicle Ball.
Jellicle Ball. But I loved Doja's look.
Yeah, so did I.
Because, I really loved, because she's Doja Cat as well.
True. It was so funny.
Yeah, I think she got a 10. And then Emma's just like, yeah, love that. Okay, so what's your favorite part? And she's like, meow, 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 meow. And she's like, okay, cool. If I was Emma, I would have been like, bitch, talk to me or get the fuck out.
Literally,
you know?
So funny though. Okay, so wait, what are you giving her, a 10?
I'm giving her a 10, yeah.
Yeah, it
really
was beautiful. It didn't even look like her. Like the prosthetics and stuff on her face were unreal.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kylie Jenner. I really like it.
I like it too. And she's like holding her train.
Yeah, and the two-tone thing.
Yeah.
Big fan of this. I saw this and I was like, so I didn't like Kendall's. I can't even remember what it was, but I remember looking at it being like, ugh.
It was disgusting.
Kendall. Oh, it was the Playboy bunny thing.
Leotard, platform shoes with two trains on the side. People were memeing it being like, it's giving when you get Christ. Do you remember that? Gucci.
Yeah.
Chris was wearing a sequin like bow tie thing.
Yeah.
Like it's giving when you get Chris.
So funny.
Yeah, she looked terrible.
Yeah. That's a
And she's like Met Gala
royalty.
I give her 2.
2. Yeah, I was gonna say 2.
And
It
like,
just looks like a
she has an
costu- like a
amazing
dance
body, but it
costume.
wasn't even flattering.
Yeah, no. But I really like Kylie's.
Yeah, me too. I'm probably gonna give her like a 8 though, because it wasn't like 10.
Yeah, because I feel like you could wear this to a red
You
carpet.
could wear that to the Oscars.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
Kim K. I've seen mixed reviews on this one. Do you want me to bring it closer to you?
I have seen it. I think it's cool, but like, I'm a bit off all the Kardashians at the moment. Like, the only one I like is Kylie at the moment.
Yeah, fair.
And it's kind of like we've seen her do pearls everywhere. Apparently they were all real pearls and a string like snapped.
Well, whoopsie. Yeah, it's sorry, what the fuck? Apparently it took about 300 hours to make. It was 300 or 3,000. I don't know. A lot of hours to make this thing. Yeah, I give it a 7.
Yeah, because you could wear that. I mean, but the theme, like everyone's outfits, you could just wear to any red carpet. I'd probably give it like a 7 too.
Yeah. Jenna Ortega. I like it, but I think it's very Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, I want to see Jenna, not Wednesday. I feel like even in all of her interviews, she's always, I mean, she's being interviewed about Wednesday, but like she is becoming Wednesday. It's almost like, you know, Austin Butler and he's like Elvis and he won't snap out of the Elvis thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they won't let her go of, like, like her PR team won't let her let go of Wednesday.
Yeah. And I feel like if that's the thing that like everyone now knows you for, you would kind of do everything you can to like
break away from him.
Yeah. When you're not like actually in the show.
Yeah. I would love it if she like just bleached her hair.
Yeah, did something
like
crazy.
I think that fit would have been cool with like bleached hair.
That's true.
Because then it's like
Wednesday.
Yeah, it's like I'm Jenna, but remember me from Wednesday.
Yeah. Even though I don't think she can because they're doing another season.
Oh, true. Or she could have worn a wig or something.
That's true. While I'm thinking about it, I want to do Olivia Rodrigo. We haven't heard about her in a long time. I really like this.
I just hate the hair and makeup.
Yeah, the little fringe is a bit weird.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is like, you couldn't wear that on a red carpet. People would be like, what the fuck? But it fits the theme. It's giving like black and white spaghetti.
Yeah, it's giving like dreadlocks.
This is not a great photo. There was one I saw and I went, holy dooly. But I really like it. You give me vibes that you don't like it.
Yeah.
Compared to last year's, when we were very disappointed.
Was atrocious. I think it's the colours that are like, it's very Corella DeVille. If it was like a solid colour or like, you know, I think I would like it.
Fair.
But because it's her, I'll probably give her like a 6.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 7. Anne Hathaway.
I love her.
She's just beautiful. And she looks beautiful.
Yeah, she looked amazing. And her hair and makeup, like.
And it's so on theme, like, but still a bit different.
Bit out there.
Yeah, I love this. I'm giving her a 9.
And normally I don't like when people wear white because like it gives wedding dress, but I like this. I'm going to give her a 9 as well.
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X. I love him. He can do no wrong.
Why was he meowing? I don't understand. He's not really...
I think he did the cat thing too.
So did the designer say you have to meow?
No. Just like... I guess whoever the Met Gala was themed about, that dude must have done a runway thing of cats or some shit. And so that then they're like, oh, we're going to do a cat-inspired look. And then he probably thought it was funny to meow.
Right, okay. Are these jewels on his face?
Yeah, I think they're like gems.
That is unreal. I think it's like a mask part of it. Like that top part looks like it's not glued onto his face.
But remember like Lil Nas last year, we fully gave him like an 11.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
Me neither, but I remember saying he slayed.
It was a big ball gown or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, something.
I'm going to look it up. Lil Nas X Met 2022. Images. Oh, it was the gold,
Yes,
this
the body
thing.
armor. Love
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's done silver.
Yeah.
I really like it, but I think I'm going to do and I love that he's wearing heels or like
Yeah.
platforms. I'm probably going to do a 9 or an 8.
I think I'm going to give it a 7. Do you have anyone in mind you want me to pull up? I've just seen so many.
Who's the dude from that new TV show with the zombies, The Last of Us? What's his name? Rowan. No.
The last.
He wore the red and he wore shorts. And people were like, who wears shorts to the Met Gala? But I loved it.
Cast. Oh, Pedro Pascal.
Pascal, yeah.
Met.
I loved it. I don't know if it's just because I really like him at the moment.
Yeah, no, I saw this. I like this.
I love the pants because normally
Yeah.
for boys, like you can't dress up fun, but like
If
show
they
me a
were-
bit of leg.
Yeah, if they were long pants, it'd be boring.
Yeah. And I like how is that a boot or a sock that cuts off?
He's got like docks and high socks.
Yeah, I like that. Give me a little slutty high sock.
Yeah,
That's a 10.
absolutely.
Imagine Jack
Pedro.
Harlow in that.
Oh my god.
Was the Biebers there?
I saw a TikTok of, I thought it was of Hailey sneaking out of her hotel to go. Hailey Bieber Met Gala. Images. Maybe they didn't go. Hold on. No, she wasn't there.
She probably wasn't invited.
Well, no, I think she's one of the people who. So Hailey
Oh.
Bieber, Blake Lively, Zendaya, and more who skipped. the 2023.
Zendaya, I love her.
Yeah, so she's one of the ones that decided not to go because of the theme.
Right. Do you see that ASAP Rocky? So he was in the like crowd with like the normal people, not like pups, like literal normal people in a hoodie and stuff. Then he jumps over the barricade, jumps out, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is this dude?" And it's ASAP. And then he walks the Met Gala red carpet.
Why?
And people like made the biggest meme because as he jumped the fence, he used some poor chick's face as like leverage to get up on the thing. And like she like retweeted a photo of her face and her glasses were twisted and her hair was puffy. And she's like, when ASAP uses your face as like leverage. And then he retweeted it and he said something like, "Lol, my bad," or something like that.
That's so funny.
I know.
This is Miranda Kerr. I haven't seen hers yet. I think this is beautiful, but she could literally wear this to any red carpet.
Yeah, I think it's stunning, but it's giving wedding dress.
Yeah.
Do you see Billie Eilish?
Did I see?
It's giving goth. I loved it.
Billie Eilish.
And the hair.
Oh, I haven't seen this. Wow.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm a big fan. Oh my gosh, it's so detailed.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Phineas, to be honest. He looks like, you know, when kids sneak into the movies, like in the cartoons and they stand
in the
against
big
others.
coat.
That's what it's giving.
Yeah.
But I really like hers. I give her a 10.
Yeah, she's giving like enchanted mermaid. Like not naughty mermaid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are the ones in Harry Potter?
Dementors.
No, not Dementors. The ones that like pulled them into the water.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember what they're called.
Yeah. Siren.
Yeah.
Siren. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Actually, now that I'm looking at Phineas here, I think he needs to lose the glasses, but I like the little purse. Like, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I love a man with a bag.
And like the shoes.
It's giving Matrix.
Gosh. Yeah. I just don't think he needs the glasses.
Did you see a big one was Dua Lipa? She was in this vintage Chanel dress that was apparently and she was wearing this Tiffany necklace that was $10 million.
Holy shit. Yeah, I loved hers. It was like the ball gown looking thing. It looked like something out of Bridgerton.
Yes.
And I don't think you could wear that on a regular red carpet because it's a bit...
Yeah. I give Billy a 10 and Dua a 9.
I agree with you.
I don't think there was any crazies apart from Jared Leto, who came as a mascot.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of in this list, I've seen like we didn't like Kendall Jenner's. I've seen a couple of out there ones, but they still fit the theme.
Yeah.
And they're people that I don't know, so I'm skipping them. Let me Google worst Met Gala looks 2023. Here we go. Okay, I'm looking at a thing of the worst ones, and they're ones that we've said we liked. They've got like Emma Chamberlain, Kylie Jenner. They've got Kendall. Fair. Okay, I'm not sure about this one, but it's not like, you know how in other years there have been one, like remember that chick that literally wore a horse head one year?
True.
Like,
and like one,
there's nothing like that.
remember that dude that came as like an echidna?
Yeah, like there's been nothing crazy like that. This is Alexa Chung. I'm not really, like I don't like this at all, but it's not like crazy out there. She's got like this white.
Oh, it looks like she's wearing like, looks like my bedside when I'm sick. Like all the tissues.
Or like undergarments, like a petticoat vibe. I don't like that very much, but it's not like
yeah, she's in this white thing. It looks like a straight jacket actually, but it looks like it's got tissues all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a... Who do we give a 2 to? Kendall. That's a 3.
Yeah.
Or maybe a 2.
Yeah. Like, I don't like it, but it's not like you wouldn't have seen her walking down the red carpet and going, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Do you want to do... Are we done? Some more?
I think we're done with that.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Let's.
Moving on to Ick or Tick.
Mm.
My new favourite segment.
Mine too.
You guys send in something that someone has done or said to you or that you might have heard of, and we decide if it is an ick or a tick.
Fabulous. We have one each today, but...
There's also a couple on the story.
Oh, okay, fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, I might do mine first because it's not actually an ick or tick.
It's more like a sticky date.
Yes, because she's listening from the beginning. And so she's not up to the current episodes. But then I told her,
okay.
Yeah, so she thinks we're still doing sticky dates, I guess. But then I told her this would be in the next one. Because it is like, it's a funny story, but it's not really an ick or tick. It's just a sticky date.
Yeah.
But I thought we'd include it anyway.
Yeah, do it.
And it's actually something that we haven't had before, but we've asked for plenty of times. And that's a parent sticky date.
I like that.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, okay, well, we have to include it.
Yeah, go.
All right. So she says, so for a backstory, this was my mum's high school friend who she had asked to her formal, but in between asking and going to formal, they had decided to go on a date. All went well, and they decided they would be partners and see where things went at formal. Turns out at the formal, he was selling drugs to both students and chaperones, weed, cocaine, ketamine, and LSD, and only got caught trying to sell it to the principal because he was high off his horse. So he was too high off his horse to realise who it was.
Oh, gosh.
Needless to say, they did not see each other after that, except for a footy match a few years ago, in which he tried to hit her up again. She's been happily married for 22 years. My dad was not having it, told him to fuck off and get a life, leave, and choose a better footy club to support because he goes for Collingwood. Thought you'd like to know.
I love that she added the Collingwood thing.
Yeah,
because we don't stand Collingwood.
No, absolutely. Isn't that nuts? Imagine being at formal and you're like, where the fuck's my partner? And he's trying to sell drugs to the principal.
To the principal. Did she get backlash from it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think she kept her distance after that. Smart lady.
Yes.
Anyway, imagine that.
That's funny.
And I just love to know that like there was tea like that, like back in the day. You know what I mean? I don't know how old my mum is, but you know, like that's something that would happen now.
Yes.
Anyway.
I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And dad was like, hey, rack off, dickhead. I love it.
Dickhead. All right. Here is a ick or tick.
Mm-hmm.
He used to pick his boogers and flick them across the room. After months of me not knowing, I saw one on his bedroom wall and then I finally realised.
Oh, I'm going to be sick. Sorry, I just really need...
Is it really that hard to buy a box of tissues?
No. Or like, go blow your nose. Don't pick it.
Yeah. So like a box of tissues is $1 and just everyone has a bedside or there's a floor next to your bed.
Yeah.
Just blow your nose, pick it with a tissue.
That will never be, this is not an ick or tick. This is just an ick or tick.
Yeah, that's just like that's not on.
That's so gross.
Who flicks their boogers out of primary school?
I love that. No, but I do love that he's flicking it. Like he's probably trying to get new PBs. How far across the room can he get it? How high up the wall?
Yeah, but then like you're going to flick it. It's going to go on the carpet. You're going to walk through it.
Yuck. And the fact that they're on the wall and his girlfriend or like lady friend comes over. I don't know what their relationship is.
That'd be dried up. It'd be stuck there.
That's so gross.
All right, we'll do a couple more.
Okay.
When he checks your pants without asking, tick. Like, period check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Full-
I didn't know I had no idea what that meant.
Yeah. Full tick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. PDA in front of family and friends.
I'm really like funny about this. I have like a big issue with PDA. So for me, it's an ick because I feel uncomfortable. Like, I mean, I suppose there are like degrees of it.
I suppose like try and think in front of his family and friends, he's still like checking in on you.
That's good.
Yeah.
But I mean more like what kind of PDA? Like if he's shoving his tongue down your throat in front of his mum, then that's a bit much.
Yeah. I think like holding a hand on the leg.
Yeah.
A cuddle, a kiss on the cheek. I think that's a tick.
Yeah.
I used to be the same. I used to be really icky about PDA, but then like I fell in love and I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah. I'm fine in front of other people. It's just like parents.
Really?
I get really funny about it. I don't know. Got some demons to deal with apparently.
Okay. Do you want to do one more?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have a license. That's an ick.
Yeah. How old is he?
I don't know. But like, it depends on where you live.
Yeah. I do think, like, okay, we're both from the Gold Coast, right? And I think I've said this on the podcast before, but like on the Gold Coast, everyone gets their license.
Yeah.
Because public transport sucks.
There's literally no public
option.
transport. Yeah.
So, whereas like I know that like when I moved here, a lot of people end up getting their license, but usually
it just takes longer. Yeah.
Because they don't need it. Like they go to school in the city, whatever. Like there's no need. But I think if he doesn't have his license and so you're his like Uber driver and he has no desire to, that's a bit of an ick.
Yeah.
Because like how's he going to drive your kids to soccer practice? He's going to take them on the bus. My kids aren't going on the bus.
No.
Germs on the bus.
I know. Bus is povo.
Yeah, no offense to bus drivers or bus riders.
Yeah.
Buses are gross.
Yeah, agree.
I literally walked the other day. I had for a job, I had to go right into the city we were doing like a table read and it was at Potts Point and the trains were down. So it was
bus replacement.
Yeah. And I literally walked half an hour instead
I'd rather
of
get an
bus.
Uber. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Buses, not only are they gross, but they freak me out. You know how like Gold Coast buses suck, but they stop at every stop?
Yes.
Whereas here, if you don't press the button at exactly the right time, they're just going to keep driving.
Yes.
And sometimes the button doesn't work. And so you think you've pressed it and he just keeps driving and you're like, what the fuck? And then you get off the next stop and you're too far away.
But also you don't know the streets that the bus route takes.
Exactly.
So you're like, oh my God, I'm on the wrong bus. Where am I?
Yeah.
That
I'm
always
like
happens to me.
It on my map.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I think I'm getting off soon. But like, whereas a train, you know what station's coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Buses are very stressful. Anyway, no license is a nick.
Yes, agreed. Okay, moving on. Okay, shit we don't understand. This week, I am guessing, how does a thermometer know the temperature? Is there a difference with how it reads Celsius and Fahrenheit, or it just doesn't fucking matter?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Okay. So, first guess is that...
If you guess how it works first, then you'll be able to guess how it's accurate. If you know what I mean.
Okay, so I'm thinking that there is like... So they've got the thermometer thing and there's like a lot of like a solution in it and they react with each other and with the air outside and that helps them determine, like maybe like, excuse me, the way that the solution reacts. Like maybe it's like a big thing when it's really hot and they can like then measure that, or like barely anything happens when it's really cold.
Yes, you're on the right track. Essentially you said it, but I'm gonna
Yeah, get it out of me.
So what happens to things when they get hot? You kind of said it.
They swell. They get
like expand.
They expand.
Mm-hmm. And then what were you saying about the solution? Or something?
It reacts. Maybe does the solution, because it's swelling, it's getting bigger. Maybe just does the solution get higher?
Pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a full-blown guess. I've never thought about that in my entire life.
No, as soon as I read it, I was like, oh, that literally is so easy, but it's just not something you think about. So yes, pretty much. The solution is alcohol or mercury.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it. If it's hot, if it's put in a hot place, it expands, which pushes it upwards because it's in this, like it can't expand out because it's in this little glass tube. So it goes up. The accuracy thing.
Yeah.
I've inferred, like I haven't actually Googled that, but I can guess probably why.
Okay, your turn.
Well, I can Google it. Well, actually, let me make sure.
No, guess first.
Well, I was just going to say it must just be like the amount of solution in it.
That's what I was thinking. Like each like mil up is a centimeter, degrees.
Like it's just done the math for like it needs exactly this much amount in it so that when it gets to this temperature, it expands this much.
Yeah.
I'm sure we don't have to Google that. Surely that's the answer.
Yeah, no, let's just leave it like that.
Yeah. Interesting though.
Yeah. And then I was like, but how does your phone know? But I was like, nah, like they would upload it to a server and then that would be distributed onto your phone.
Probably. Yeah.
Because I got a gift from Bunnings last night because apparently our store did really well in sales. So like, you know how they always give out gifts. It's a wireless charging alarm clock.
Oh.
Like, you know, those like ones that you see like all the put together girls have.
Yeah.
And so you can put your phone on it and charge it. And it's also got an alarm clock, but it also has a temperature thing. And I was like, how does my clock know the temperature?
Yeah. Wait, so is that a digital thing or does it have a little thermometer?
Digital. But it knew the like I just plugged it in. I hadn't put my phone near it or anything and it knew the temperature.
Is it like connected to internet?
No, I literally just put the batteries in and the temperature popped up.
So it must read it.
Yeah.
Like sense it. It must have a little
thermometer.
Yeah, type thing in it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Crazy how the world works.
I know, right?
Question of the podcast?
Yes. Which Friends character are you? Have we ever done that?
We might have. But let's do it again.
Okay.
I think you and I have spoken about it. I don't know if it was on
Yes.
the podcast or just in our day-to-day lives though.
Yes.
Oh, actually no. I remember after Splendor, when our flights got cancelled, Ella and I had this full conversation about who was who and we fully have sussed it out.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what we came up with and let me know if you disagree. Out of our group, you're the Monica.
Yes, I know that.
Yes. Yaz is the Ross.
Okay.
Ella was Phoebe.
Ella's Phoebe. Yep.
Curbs was... Well, now I'm thinking Kirby's a bit Phoebe.
She is a bit Phoebe, but she's also kind of a bit Joey.
Yeah, well, we said I was the Joey because he's an actor who's hungry all the time.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
But I feel like my personality is more Chandler, to be honest.
Okay.
I'd like to think.
Chandler's my favorite. I want to be Chandler,
God,
but I
he's
just know
so
deep
funny.
down I'm a Monica. I think I'm a combo.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I do
I'm
think
more
everyone
Monica,
everyone is a bit of
both.
each.
Yeah, a bit of each.
Okay, wait. So I think Kirby's more Phoebe than Ella is.
Yes.
I'd say Ella is... Oh, I don't know if we really have a Rachel.
No, we don't really. I think Ella's a combo of Joey and Phoebe.
Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like Ella and Kirby are both Phoebe, but different parts of
Different
Phoebe.
parts of her, yeah.
Like Curbs is very like free spirited.
Yes, beats to her own drum.
Yeah. And then Ella's like a bit of a crackhead.
Yes.
Maybe Ella's the Chandler. Like if someone had to, like if they couldn't be the same person, you know? Either way, you're the Monica.
Yeah, we know that for sure.
I'm
rewatching it again.
Oh God, I love it.
And I'm up to like season 3 and like
So
just
good.
every time Monica's on screen or she does something, I'm like, oh fuck, that's me. I do that. I say that. And like I'm watching with Connor and Jack and they're like looking at me because like
They don't
Monica
wanna
like
bring it up.
does something and they're like, ha, that's you. And I'm like, oh fuck, it is me.
That's so funny. I'm rewatching Gossip Girl at the moment.
Mm.
I think I said that. So good. But the new season of Bridgerton comes out today, which is a bad fucking time for it to come out because I've got so much to do. And I know as soon as I start, I'm going to see memes about it. So I'm
Yeah,
going to watch it.
you're gonna have
like
to
I know
watch
that
it.
I will.
I never watched
can't.
it.
Oh, it's so good. I was always kind of like, oh yeah, like people say it's good. I'm sure it's fine, whatever. But genuinely, I don't know what it is, why it's so addictive.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those, you know, when you watch a show and it's like comforting and like you have a long hard day and all you want to do is go home,
Is watch
lay in bed
it,
and
yeah.
watch that. Yeah, that was Bridgerton for me.
Yes.
Anyway, and this is the Queen season, which is a big deal. We find out like her story,
Right.
Because every season's about a different one of them, of their story.
Okay.
So like the first one was about that bloke.
Yeah, I know nothing about any
Yeah.
of it.
You would have seen like memes about it. And so I thought the whole thing was about this couple, but like only the first season is, and then the next season is about like kind of her younger
Within the
sister.
same time frame?
Yeah. So there's the Bridgerton family,
Yeah.
and it starts with this girl like, and she's like going through the whole courting thing, and she's trying to find a husband. And that's season 1, and then season 2 kind of follows her younger sister and her friend, and then like it becomes more like ensemble-y.
Yeah.
And then this season is about the queen of, so the queen organizes like all of the courting stuff. It's like her responsibility. And we found out last season that the king is like really sick. He has like dementia and whatever. And so it's like their love story. So this one goes back in time.
Yes. Cute.
Very excited. Except I don't know how it's going to work because we know who Lady Whistledown is, the one who like writes all the notes. All the like, and she's in their time. So I don't know how it's going to work. But I'm very excited. Anyway, bad fucking timing for it to start because I cannot afford to be watching things like that right now. Yes, you're the Monica. I don't know who. I guess I'm Joey for the food and the acting thing, but like that's kind of where it stops. And I don't know after that.
I don't know. I think a bit of Rachel for you too.
Yeah. Not in like the princessy way, but
No, just in the... I feel like Rachel talks quite fast.
yeah.
Has a lot of thoughts going on.
I feel like Rachel in the later seasons, I've always like resonated with.
Yeah.
Season 1, Rachel is like
Yeah, she's trying to find her feet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's just about all we have today.
Yeah, sorry if you haven't seen Friends.
Yeah, true.
You got to watch it.
Absolutely.
It's 10 seasons. You feel like it's a commitment, but like it goes so quick.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So good.
Iconic.
Well, we have to go record another episode now, so I guess we'll love you and leave you.
Yes, let's go do an outfit change.
Absolutely. Do all that shit that we always say to do.
Yeah, which you probably click off and you don't listen to anyway. But like,
Yeah.
it would be nice if you actually listened one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our TikTok followers are still decreasing in numbers, so you know, it'd be nice if that wasn't my bottom. It was my bottom, but it wasn't
Out of your bottom.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, do all that. Go buy our pre-loved clothes because we've got like a lot of shit sitting around that I'm trying to get rid of.
And it's good shit.
It is good shit, but we just don't need that shit anymore.
Yeah, true.
I think that's about it.
Bye, besties, and stay sexy. Bum 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 bum.
This is the AA meeting. Welcome to our podcast.
Fuck. I said the.